What's going on? Coach Luka here, and I'm right back. I guess I'm right back, right? If you're watching videos, it might seem like that. But in a previous video, I took you over a dynamic warm-up, right? Everything from ground-based to standing up to a lot of different movements, simple to complex, more single joint to multiple joint, right? What we didn't go over was what we'll do afterwards many times with athletes and non-athletes, because like I said, we want them to move well, to become athletic, and this will be our sequence of, like I said, the last kind of part of the warm-ups where we'll actually do moving drills, right? Karaoke, skipping, high knees, things like that. And I want to take you through one of the, I would say, the last parts of the warm-up that we do. And it really works, well, first of all, like I said, it works on mechanics somewhat. It gets the nervous system activated because we're not going to go completely all out, sprints, but it does get the central nervous system, like I'll say, woken up and going and things like that. But also footwork, right? Footwork, proprioception, and karaoke drills. And as I'll take you through the whole sequence, this is really good. And like I said, even for, like I said, I would say a general client, this is awesome. Just seeing them improve on it, but it helps with a lot of different things. But for athletes, it's definitely very beneficial, like I said, because, like I said, the way that you're in a game or in a situation, you're going to react the way that I would say that you're programmed, right? So if you're programmed and you don't have certain movement capabilities, you may take the most inefficient route of stopping, starting, and things like that. And in sports, that could be the difference between, like I said, getting away from your defender or not, or like I said, milliseconds and seconds count. So that's what we're going to go through. Like I said, it's beneficial for everyone. It's awesome. It's fun. Like, I'm going to break it down to when some people can't do something to slow it down so that they don't get frustrated. But I'm going to take you through that sequence in just that 1 second. All right, so we're going to start with high knees. Everybody's probably heard of those. Our focus more is here is punching the ground, making sure the arms work the way they're supposed to. It's not about getting the knees as high as possible. It's more about focusing on punching the ground underneath you, right? So we want to create ground contact, force, and things like that. And in the warm-ups, we're going to keep ramping it up so we don't start off going all out. So the second drill is going to be butt kicks. Same thing, we want to have the arm swing, right? We're basically going to kick ourselves in the butt. Remember, everything we're going to do full length, so 20 yards down, 20 yards back, depending on the size of the gym, where you're at, and things like that, right? So from there on, we're going to do a bunch of different skip variations, right? A skips, B skips. And this is some stuff that certain clients will have to kind of slow down and work on, right? But so as soon as you're landing, this can be soft. This can be pretty soft, right? Not trying to do crazy stuff, trying to get that pattern down. Next one, this will be a little easier because it's like when you were a kid, right? Skipping when you were a kid. And if we're going through a couple, like I said, towards the end, we're going to start getting higher and higher and higher. All right. Now we're going to go into the karaoke sequence. All right. Now most of you have heard about it, and you know the basic karaoke. I'm going to take you through a whole slew of different drills that you can work on. They're going to be awesome for footwork. Right. So regular karaoke, we're going front to back. Okay. See, my hands are moving, driving. Okay. Thing is, we don't want to get too much low back movement, moving from the hips. Now, from there, this is usually where it stops for most people, okay? We're going to do just drive the front. So, just the left over, okay? Coming back right over. Now we're going to go left behind, okay? Just behind. I'm just driving behind. Just driving behind that foot. This is where sometimes you'll see people start getting stuck because they haven't drilled that movement pattern, right? If somebody's not proficient at this, you can slow it down for them, okay? You can slow it down for them. From here, we're going to do a front skip. Okay, so watch my left. I'm basically going to skip in the front. So it's that double hop and coming back. Right skip in the front. All right, this is, like I said, where it gets, I've done this a lot, so simple for me, it's normal. But for some people, it's going to be tougher. It's all right. Slow the movement down, break it down, do it slower, and have them build it up. Then we're going to go back skip. So just like we drove from the back, now we're going to skip in the back, right? Right back skip. I have the arm swing because it's become natural, right? Then we're going to go skip front and back, essentially doing the regular karaoke, but we're going to skip in the front, skip in the back. Skip in the front, skip in the back. Same thing with the right coming back. Skip in the front, skip in the back. Okay? From there, we're going to do front karaoke. Okay? So moving from the front. This is another one where you can slow it down. What we tell our regular clients is this is going to make you an awesome dancer. Like you'll be in the club just getting down. Right? But behind, so it's the same thing. We're just moving forward now. Right? Behind, step forward, behind, step forward. Right? And you can break this stuff down to them and literally have them do it like if they were doing Dance Revolution, right? Where you're stepping behind, boom, right? You can slow down that movement, and once they become more proficient at it, right, we can start doing really fast things, okay? So just remember, it doesn't, just like anything else, you can progress it. After that, we have the reverse one, which is probably one of the most difficult ones, right? As we step over, step back. Step over, step back, right? So this is back. Like I said, this can start becoming fast as well, but it is, I'm going to do it again, so kind of slow it down, you guys can watch it. All right, so it's over, step back, over, right? So that's and actually we can go into a lot of different things from there, but that's a pretty good sequence for anyone to learn and get down. And I promise you with our athletes, when we're doing this throughout the year, and like 2, 3, 4 months down the line of doing these dynamic warm-up drills, all of a sudden what we start hearing is like, wow, like I'm changing direction better, like things that I couldn't catch up with certain offensive players, now I can. Because, like I said, if you have to go full sprint in a game, right, and you don't have this certain movement pattern, right, you're not going to use it. You're going to use what you know, which may be, you know, re-stepping and taking additional steps to get somewhere, right? So it's cool to see, but then also general clients, when they master it, when they start getting better at it, it's really fulfilling, and it helps them in everything, but nonetheless, like, it's great to feel more athletic. It's great to be more athletic. And this stuff will get your heart rate churning, right? And then we can start doing some different things. What we'll throw in is chaos drills where you're doing karaoke, and then watch, right? You got to change direction. Whoops, when you get out of your shoe like that, right? But you can add a lot of different things and complexity to it. But the whole point is, just like the things that I've shown you, is that, right, everything builds up. Go slower to faster, simpler to more complex. Okay, so use these drills, put them into your dynamic warm-ups. Like I said, after, this would be right before we start doing it, you know, whether it's speed, power, plyo work for athletes or go into, you know, the training session for general clients. All right, so Coach Luka's out. Use these drills. Let me know how it goes.